Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Two is on Purpose podcast, where leaders live with intention. I'm your host, Becky Ploutz, and today we're going to be talking about the art of the reset, right? Creating space for what really matters in your life. Today is the day that we really dive into really looking at resets, not just for your goals for the year, because we're beginning the new year and we're in this fresh energy and have new beginnings on the mind, but resetting for our mindset, for your habit, your environment, really getting a reset for what feels good for you right now to set your focus to, or maybe not even feels good as the right answer. Maybe it's that feels like the right time. It feels like there's enough pain in this part of your life that you're like, now is the time to reset. Is that a mindset? Is it a habit? Or is it an environment that you're in that you are thinking about needing that reset right now? And then the question I want to think about for you is, when was the last time that you gave yourself the permission to actually reset? To give yourself a fresh start, a new beginning. Right? Think about resetting your computer or your phone. When it hasn't happened in so long, it gets laggy, it gets slow, it glitches. Sometimes when I do that to my phone, it hasn't been powered down in a long time. I'm reminded of, oh yeah, I haven't done that in some time, right? And it can feel kind of like a failure because I know I've heard that many times from my IT husband. It needs to be powered down properly. Um, and resets can feel like admitting failure or defeat, but they're actually about progress. And, right, put on the lens of when it's about the reset, the pause, to refocus and re-energize, to renew and create space for what truly matters in our lives or what we want to work better, right? I'm resetting my phone as the example here because I wanted to work better. Well, I'm the same way. My body's the same way. My mindset, my environment, my habits, it goes the same. Same for you. Refocus and create space for what truly matters in your mindset, your habits, your environment. Hit the reset button. Give yourself permission to hit the reset on the area of your life that you're ready to work better in. What is that area for you? What feels out of alignment currently? Now stop overthinking this because identifying this, it's going to come right away. So you already know the answer. What feels out of alignment? Reflect on that. Okay, great. Right? Where, or you could even say, like, think about, where are you feeling drained or stuck? And those might be two different things. And if they come to mind, they're definitely something to pay attention to. You can hit the reset on those both. What feels out of alignment and where are you feeling drained or stuck? Give yourself just a couple minutes to sit with that, know the answer, and then to step into a reset. 3 simple steps to help you step into that. 1, declutter. Let go of what no longer serves you. One way that you could do a declutter, not just of your physical environment, but also of your mindset, is I call them think tanks, which some people would call a brainstorm or a brain dump or, you know, whatever it is, getting everything out of your head onto paper. And I really tend to do this in just like a 10-minute set of time. Really get focused on like, okay, am I doing a list of what I need to do this week? Okay, great. Think tank all of that out. And I call it a think tank because then I take what I wrote for that category, right? I have multiple businesses. So I could do everything for photography, everything on my mind, photography, photography, photography. Boom, 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 boom. Write it all out. Get it all out of my head. The good, the bad, the ugly. Then I would go and move to podcast. Everything for the podcast. What still needs to be completed? Who is the next guest? What's the next topic? Boom, 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 boom. Write all that out. But those are two different time frames. I really keep it focused on what I'm decluttering from my brain. So that's another bonus tip in the reset for me for that think tank time to declutter my mind. I give it a set focus and I write about that. And then I look at what things can I let go of, what things could I delegate, and what things, could I do first? And I start to kind of make a standard of that. That's a decluttering of the mind. Of course, then declutter your space. Take it 10 minutes at a time as well. Maybe it's a stack of papers on your desk. Maybe it's one drawer in your dresser that is just overwhelmingly out of control. There isn't organization to it. Declutter, get rid of anything that doesn't belong there. All right, that's step one for stepping to a reset. Step two is to refocus. Set priorities and intentions for the next 30 to 90 days, even. So maybe it is, in fact, decluttering the dresser. Set your priorities. This week, I'm doing this drawer. Next week, I'm doing this drawer, and so on and so forth. And the intention is that you're taking it one drawer at a time, once a week. Baby steps. And that helps you kind of refocus how you're approaching it and setting a priority and the intention to make it, a lot smaller even and breaking it down over the days. So the step two for reset was to refocus. And the refocus is really taking it in chunks instead of taking the whole mountain on at once. And then the step three for the reset is to renew. And that's adding habits that energize and excite you. So maybe when you're decluttering the dresser, you're listening to your favorite songs, doing a little dance, having fun, feeling energized and excited about decluttering, right? This is an easy way to reset energy and your mindset in your daily life. How can you do this in your business? How can you do this in your community, with your family? And remember, I'm all about progress over perfection. So doing it imperfect, doing it messy, and not even necessarily in this order. You can do it how you want to do it. But schedule a reset day. Schedule a reset 10 minutes of what you want to focus on this week and see how it shifts your focus and your energy, because it literally can be an art form to just give that space and time to what you want to create more of. And I'm always loving the organization and the decluttering in general. So taking it piece by piece has been super powerful for me. I hope this is encouraging to you. I would love to encourage you to subscribe, like, share. Thank you for tuning into the Choose on Purpose podcast. Love yourself, live fearlessly, do all things with purpose. I'm your host, Becky Plotz. We'll see you next week.